different blends. Now, you got these refrigerants Glide, and you got these different blends. You got some 22 in some of them. You got some other different items in there. Different kinds of Freon. You got 3 different kinds of Freon in there. It's ternary. And what happens is that the boiling points are different on some of this stuff. And so if you have a leak, then you're going to leak one part of that blend. And what I've been reading about is if you have a couple of leaks on a blend, then you go in and take it all out and find your leak and recharge it with right refrigerant. Because you leak parts of it. You know, you got 3 parts in there. If it's ternary, different parts leak out. 2 parts might not have moved, but the 3rd part leaks out because of the temperature, because of the boiling points of it, and because of the chemical makeup of it. That's what that means when it says glide. You know, you got different glide on some of that stuff. Some of that stuff boils at different temperatures. So that's what that means. Go on down, you got ternary blends are used with synthetic alkylbenzene oil. That is a test question. Make certain you are using the correct oil for the refrigerant. Most refrigerant oils are hygroscopic. That is definitely a test question. Most refrigerant oils are hygroscopic. That means that they absorb a lot of water. That means you go up a can of oil, some of this alkylbenzene oil, then you better close it up in a hurry. It's going to be full of water. It ain't going to be no good to you. And some of you might have dealt with that before. But that's what that means. You got to close that rascal up. You leave it open. Read your instructions that's on the can when you're using it. But if you don't close it up in a hurry, you just destroyed a can of oil. That stuff's high. 60 bucks. Some of them I've seen some 60 bucks a can. Yeah, it's gone. This is the kind of stuff that we're talking about is going to be on this test. Okay. We've covered our core pretty good. Pretty darn good. It's pushing 6 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead now and hand out all these materials to you. Let you read up on this stuff. And we're looking at about half of this film. We're going to try to look at some more of it next week, next Wednesday. And kind of give you guys, what we're going to do is give you guys a foundation, a good foundation as to what's going on. And then now you can read this book right here. Read it thoroughly. And next week we'll look at some of the boiler. We'll look at some of this chiller film. We'll look at some more of this film right here. Then I got some questions that we're going to talk about too. And we'll go over some of these questions and give you some answers and say how you come out on some of this stuff. And then in the meantime, let me pass out this literature to you and bring all this stuff back when you come back and turn it in. This will be due to the day of the test. So you keep this stuff and live with it until the test. And bring it on back to me when the day of the test, and then we'll give you your test when you go ahead and take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This book is about, if you look, this book's about 5 or 6 times thicker than this little book right here. This little book right here is like I told you, 70 to 80% of the whole test in this book right here. This book here, there's no way you'll be able to memorize this book right here, but it's going to give you some good service techniques. It's a good crash course in refrigeration and recovery. So I'm going to give this book too. Check it out too. If you would, it's already been written in enough, so if you would, kind of hold back when you're writing in the book, write it down for you. You got in the back of that book, of course you look, this is what this film is over that we just talked about. This is what this book covers, a little film we just saw. Okay, I'm going to give you another book. Okay. I'm short of, the original, so this is the same book, just a copy. Okay? All right, let's see, okay, you two you've got 100 questions in that book. There's 100 questions in that book right there. Here are your questions, and here are your questions, and let me forward you some questions. That's the same question, just a copy. Now, a lot of folks have answered these